This could be the moment Samsung's foldable lineup takes an unexpected turn. Fresh whispers suggest Samsung isn't limiting itself to a single Galaxy Z Fold this year. Instead, the company appears to be setting the stage for two different Fold-style devices, and that alone signals something bigger is unfolding behind the scenes. One of these devices is expected to be the Galaxy Z Fold 8. The second, however, is where things get interesting. This mystery model is rumored to feature a noticeably wider screen design, and it has now appeared inside the GSMA database, a move that strongly points toward a full global release rather than a quiet experiment. That GSMA appearance matters more than it sounds. The wider fold has surfaced in 6 different variants, covering regions like global markets, South Korea, the United States, Canada, and China. When Samsung prepares that many versions, it usually means the company is confident and fully committed, not just testing the waters. There's another detail hiding in plain sight. Internally, this wider device reportedly carries the codename H8, while the standard Galaxy Z Fold 8 uses the codename Q8. That change is deliberate, and it breaks a long-standing pattern that Samsung has followed for years. Every Galaxy Z Fold before this has used a codename starting with Q. Z Fold 5 was Q5, Z Fold 6 followed as Q6, Z Fold 7 continued with Q7. So when a fold suddenly shows up with a different letter, it's a clear signal that this isn't a routine refresh or a minor variation. Reports suggest this wider fold will be shorter and broader than current Galaxy Z Fold models. The screen shape is said to echo what's rumored for Apple's future foldable iPhone, hinting at a form factor that feels less like a stretched phone and more like something purpose-built. The inner display makes the concept even more intriguing. It's rumored to use a nearly 1-to-1 aspect ratio, a major shift that could make multitasking smoother and media consumption far more natural. That square-like canvas opens the door to a very different foldable experience. Right now, it's still unclear whether this wider model will match the Galaxy Z Fold 8 spec for spec, but based on Samsung's history, it's unlikely this device will be treated as a budget experiment. Everything points toward flagship-level hardware and a serious place in the lineup. All signs suggest Samsung is preparing a quiet surprise for July. This doesn't feel like a safe update or a predictable move. It feels calculated, deliberate, and aimed at reshaping how the Galaxy Z Fold family is perceived from this point forward. According to Ice Universe, this is not business as usual. It's not about marginal improvements or playing catch-up. Samsung appears to be stepping outside its comfort zone, testing a design philosophy that could redefine what foldables are supposed to be. The device is expected to launch under the name Galaxy Wide Fold. On paper, the inner display measures around 7.6 inches, but that number doesn't capture the real transformation happening here. This is not the same 7.6-inch experience we've seen on previous models. Instead of the tall, narrow layout, the Galaxy Wide Fold reportedly adopts a 3-to-4 aspect ratio. The moment it opens, the difference is clear. The screen feels wider, calmer, and instantly more familiar, more like a compact tablet than a phone forced to unfold. Videos finally fill the space properly. Reading and browsing stop feeling cramped. Multitasking feels intentional instead of awkward. Ice Universe notes that Samsung has tested countless foldable ideas over the years, but this may be the first time comfort truly takes priority. If Samsung gets this right, the foldable story could change for good.